All right, here we are. Dan.
Yes.
It is time for Destiny. This game is out. People are playing it right now.
You can walk into a store and give them money and get this game.
Theoretically, you could do that.
Yes.
And joining us from all the way on the other side of the office, Brad Shoemaker.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going down there? We're talking over the internet.
We are. I'm working on the podcast. I want to shoot some stuff.
How's it coming?
I'm just about to upload it.
Great. All right. Well, then we'll get going here so you can get back to work here. We're here in orbit. If you guys are familiar with the beta, we did that quick look. You know, we're kind of traipsing around the galaxy doing stuff. And I've opened up a significant amount of the game here, I guess, for what seems to be. I'm level 10. Level cap's like 20. And it kind of goes from there. We're going to jump into kind of the next story mission that I've got here, which is going to take us to the Reef, which is an area I've not been to yet.
It says you're about to deal with a ruthless queen. Is this a character that's been introduced already?
Nope.
All right.
The story is kind of... I don't know what's happening. We're traveling to the home of the Awoken and finding what they know about the Black Garden.
Oh, it's a Bungie story.
Yeah, it's a Bungie story.
Okay.
Brad, are you ready?
I am.
Okay, we're going to the Reef to learn about the Awoken.
I don't know where that is.
I don't know. It's out by the asteroid belt. So yeah, the story so far is that there's a giant ball hovering, the traveler that imbues people with the light, and then I have a little buddy that travels around with me called the Ghost. And so far, every mission has been me going to a place, having my little ghost robot buddy look at something, then he says a bunch of nonsense, and then the mission ends and we go do it again. It's been a little repetitive, actually.
I'm at level 4. I've only played like an hour or so, and man, that's all I've seen so far too.
That's all. Well, settle in, because that's it's been a lot of that so far.
Well, the thing is, I do find the gunplay it's good. I mean, it's a Bungie game. I mean, these guys know how to make a shooter. So I'm hoping that that will keep me interested throughout.
Yeah. This is a new area, so it's you know, the game's had a lot of backtracking to similar territory over and over again, so it's gonna be nice to see something new here.
They made it this far.
Have you spent any time with multiplayer?
They died after.
We're playing multiplayer right now. Brad's right there.
Sorry, Crucible. Competitive.
The competitive multiplayer?
Yeah.
I have played one match so far.
Does it feel Halo-ish?
No one knows.
Not really.
No?
I mean, sort of.
Intruder bearing 127, you have crossed into the realm.
It feels like Destiny, but you happen to be playing a control point match.
Okay.
By order of the Queen.
Okay, this is a queen.
Right.
That's me.
Better say something.
We are from Earth. We're here to seek the Council of the Awoken.
I'm worried about story spoilers here.
There's so little has happened up to this point. This is.
Conform to my trajectory. Any deviation will be taken as an act of aggression.
Looks like we're in the right place.
Here's my big question. So how does this work if Brad has not reached where you are in the story?
He has jumped in.
But he's playing, but I mean, like, when he gets there in his own, if he's playing single player, will that show as completed? Or will he have to go through it again?
I don't actually know.
Okay. Some games handle that really well.
Good question.
Yeah. Well, you know.
I don't even have this area unlocked yet, so I can't even see if I get credit for the mission.
Are you getting Grimoire cards right now?
I just got one, yeah.
Okay. So you're getting those cards, I guess.
I've noticed myself getting some of those. What the hell are those?
It's like an in-game achievement system, and it's apparently there's a bunch of lore on them, but none of it's in the game. So it's like you can either download the app or go to their website to read stuff, and that just seems kind of crazy to me.
That's all right.
The Queen herself judges who may or may not enter the realm. Me?
Cold kicking it in the
I see
realm.
no reason she should be available for whatever washes up at the Reef. But here we are.
I don't like this guy.
We've come to ask for help.
You fought these dudes before?
Those are. That's one of the enemy types.
Okay.
It is afraid of the fallen. It does not understand these ones are mine.
What? Great Fox over there taking.
Apologies, Your Grace.
I am a guardian from Earth. We're searching for the Black Garden.
His faces all look kind of weird.
We seek to destroy the darkness at its heart.
They're just generic, maybe?
You want to turn it into a battleground. How unimaginative.
Do you know where it is?
Everyone knows where it is. The hard part is getting in.
Well, I got this flying robot guy here.
And why?
I created I'm a robot man. I'm a robot wizard man.
I picked human.
Okay. I look like a damn Terminator. It's great. I got the glowy red eyes and
I
everything.
didn't really like the look of the robot people. Brad, what are you?
I'm a warlock.
Okay. Are you human or what are you?
Oh, I'm an AWOKEN. I'm one of these people.
Oh.
Oh, the AWOKEN are these people? Okay.
Yes. Which makes it all the more strange that I'm showing up to them like I don't know who they are and asking for help.
Yeah, because in your version of the cutscene, you just look like you.
So the AWOKEN are
Yes,
just...
I just see myself.
So they're just glowy-eyed
That's
people,
good.
right? Are they like an alien race?
I don't know what this dude's story
Why
is.
not?
Or just the AWOKEN in general?
Marilyn Manson-looking motherfucker.
We'll make you a key.
The AWOKEN are humans that
How's
left
that?
Earth, I guess, and hung out in space for a few centuries.
All
and then
we
came back
need is the
changed.
head of a
Yeah, that'll
Vex
happen.
Lord.
Gate Lord. We...
Why do you want a Vex head?
Oh, we don't. And I doubt we'll get one either. But it's your only hope of getting into the Black Garden.
This is the longest cutscene I think I've seen like so far in the game.
How many hours in would you say you are?
This is maybe 8-ish, 7-ish. I don't know. I'm level 10.
Okay.
I've been kind of playing in fits and starts, so I haven't really been keeping track of hours.
Yeah, I'm really curious because I'm going to start tonight, and I've only done like 2 story missions, and all my friends I think they've been playing a little longer. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I jump ahead, how that's going to reflect on my game.
Well, I think you'll complete those areas and probably get gear, and you'll level up and all that other stuff. But also, like if you jump into a later part of the game, I don't think the game scales. Okay, so apparently that whole trip out there was for a cutscene.
Oh, cool.
So back to Venus then, I guess.
You understand so much more what you're fighting for now.
We need a head of a robot.
So you can get into a garden.
Yeah. So we've got level 12 story, level 11 story. We'll do the level 11 story. It's even a little higher level than I am. Brad might be just boned. So that's the thing, is like these stories have levels associated with them, or these levels have player levels associated with them. So jumping ahead seems like it might actually just be really difficult.
Will he power level at all?
I don't know. Brad, are you ready?
I am.
All right, we're gonna go.
We're doing the hard version?
No, it's hard because you're low level.
No.
But can you change?
Yeah.
It says X to change.
Yeah, I mean we could.
Oh wow, you can do impossible if you're 15.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay.
All right. So we're under leveled.
I tried to play a mission that was flagged hard last night and absolutely could not touch the mission.
Oh, really? I've been under leveled for a little bit here, so I've been clearing hard missions for a little bit.
So if you want to just farm and level up, can you just go down to the surface of a planet and just dink around for a while, or do you have to go?
So one of the items on the map for each area is what they call patrol, and it's just they've written all these really generic quests there for you to do.
Okay.
That
Find the biggest one we can,
are
and see what we can learn
just designed for you to grind, basically. Like
Okay.
You can just go down there, with no real objective, not a story mission, and just dink around, as you say.
Okay.
So this is the second mission on Venus. This is the second time I've been to Venus.
Have you seen any actual missions on the reef, or has it just been that?
No, this is the first time. It was the first time I went to the reef. I have my doubts that there is a mission on the reef, but we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, so we can. This is kind of a large area. These areas you kind of return to them time and time again. So we get our little speeder bike thing. We can take off.
Is there much vehicle combat like in Halo? I mean, are there big tanks and stuff that you're...
So there are enemy vehicles that have guns on them. This one does not.
Okay.
You can replace. This is a slot on your inventory, so you can get different weapons and stuff.
Okay.
You see, there are other players here too, because we're not in an instanced. We're not in a pure instanced area just yet.
Those are called like what, the darkness areas or whatever?
Yeah,
or
darkness zones. And I'm just rushing into the fray here, which is probably ill-advised. But hey, what's up, you guys? Just hang on a sec. If you could not shoot at me for a little bit while I gun all these people down, that would be
Standing in
appreciated.
that blood water.
What the hell's happening? Okay. So you see there's an arrow up there around the HUD. This kind of tells us where to go. We can also pop out our buddy here to get this on the menu for a few seconds. I wish there was a way to just make that stay.
Do you have to hold it in?
No, you tap it to make it, and then you know the nav diamond will show up for a little bit and then eventually go away.
Gotcha.
I wish it would just stay. Or you could have an option to make it stay, you know?
Yeah.
So when we're near other players, we can kind of, you know, we could like invite them to join up or, you know, whatever we want to do. Like it's kind of, there's a bit of a free form aspect to it.
Wait, is that a proximity-based thing, or do you have to go into a menu? Like, if you wanted just that dude behind you.
I can walk up to people and hit, like, if they stop. Brad, stop for a sec. I think I can do that.
Well, he's already in your team, right?
I know he is, but I guess, okay, yeah. So I can hit L1 and then hit interact. I can kick him out. You know, we can invite a player here at that point. You know, it's 3-person teams in these missions.
And so somebody could, like, if I just logged on, I could jump into your game right now. It doesn't have to be like in that pre-mission ships flying around thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could, if my fire team was set to joinable, you could just join it and then run into this area and do stuff.
Gotcha.
So this actually isn't where we're going. The last time I was here, we went this way. So that's kind of how the game reuses areas. So last time we had to go in here and turn on some stuff. This time we're going this way.
Okay.
I said, Brad, this time we're going this way. All right.
Have you switched around with guns much, or have you kind of found something you like and stuck with it?
I like the hand cannons a lot. I just don't have one that's powerful enough. I'm gonna stop here for a second and kind of see the inventory slots. I've got an auto rifle here. This is actually one that I got entering the pre-order code. You still have to buy it, and it's a level 10 weapon, but it was the most high damage thing I could get. It's not a very good weapon. It doesn't have any secondary abilities. It doesn't have anything that unlocks down here, but the number's higher, so I went with that. You see this one here has kills with this weapon, increased reload speed for a short time as an option, and then some other additional unlockable stuff like damage upgrade and, you know, red dot sight and stuff like that.
Okay.
These green weapons, the kind of weapons with a higher rarity, have these kind of secondary properties. You know, you have armor. Armor can have stats on them like strength, which then contributes to these numbers, which affect the cooldowns of some of your abilities.
Okay.
Like grenade throwing. You have a beefed up melee attack. And then each class has a different, like, super move, basically, that they can pull off, so.
And do grenades always operate on a cooldown timer?
Yeah,
or
you don't have to pick up grenades or anything like that. It's not an inventory item.
I think I like that.
Yeah, I do too. The cooldown in this is really long, though.
I've noticed that with the grenades.
But that's, you know, that's a reason if you want to spec in that direction and find gear that supports you throwing more grenades, you can do that.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice-looking game. I think these
that
environments
looks
look
gorgeous.
nice.
Yeah. I want to get that thing. What level do you get that at?
Like, you should have it already or damn close to it.
Okay. That looks nice.
Find a mind core.
Is that a robot brain?
Yeah, I think so.
It seems to me, at least early in the game, that a lot of these missions are pretty short.
Yeah, I mean, there are ones that are longer. The strikes, the multiplayer strikes, tend to be even longer, or at least the one I've still only done the one that was in the beta. I haven't done the moon strike yet. Maybe we'll get that going after we do this.
What's the difference between a strike and a...
So strike's not a story mission. It's just a kind of a longer co-op thing that has a boss fight at the end.
Okay.
Or at least the one that I've played had a boss fight at the end. And you kind of go from there. So it's a repeatable thing, basically. It's kind of, you're making your way through waves of enemies and making your way through some terrain as well.
Okay.
And there's one of those per area from the looks of things.
So it's not like a horde thing, right? You're actually moving along.
You're actually moving along.
Okay.
Ridiculously large vex emission. Sounds like what we're looking for.
All right, this thing's shooting at us. I don't know. Throw a grenade at it.
Yeah.
Yep, that hurt it.
Solid
so
plan, yeah.
We'll shoot this fucking thing.
Shoot it right.
All right.
Aye. There we go.
All right, well, blew that thing up. Let's get in here and pick up what... Yeah, Vex Mind Core.
Hey,
All right,
there
we
it
got
is.
Yeah,
Robot brain.
Congratulations.
Let's head for that.
Pretty good
research
variety of
station.
enemies.
So there are 3 types so far. There's the Fallen, there's the Hive. Both of those are various kind of bug/alien/alien bug-like creatures. And then there's the Vex, which are robots. And the Vex are on Venus.
So are the first 2, like the Fallen and the Hive, are they basically the Covenant and the Flood?
No. I mean, they're both the Covenant.
Okay.
How about that?
All right, that works.
But they aren't working together or anything like that.
Okay.
They don't necessarily get along.
Life forms recorded. Maybe the collective's
Venus looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
You ever been to Venus?
I mean, just the once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does it look like this?
Yeah.
Cool. Ishtar Sink, all right.
And they named it after Ishtar. So, I mean, it's
Right.
a hell of a movie.
Yeah. Bunch of huge Ishtar fans.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, no. That's where you think they get all that 7 stuff from. That's all
These ruins predate humanity by
somehow in Ishtar.
billion years.
By the way, I've never seen Ishtar.
I haven't either.
Coursing through them.
Is it Dustin Hoffman?
Sure,
I
yeah.
think so.
Okay, here's some robots.
So does your little space scooter thing, does it just, whenever you get off it, it just disappears into the ether?
It
and
sticks
then you
around,
can-
so you can jump back on it if you want to. But yeah, if you run away from it, you can just summon another one. It's not. You
That
don't
seems
have
handy.
to worry about it.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. These are level 11 guys, so yeah, this might be rough on Brad.
For me right now.
Where are you? Where's your? Oh, did you respawn? Okay,
Just punch that robot in the face a lot.
I did. Yeah. Are you back with me, Brad? You here? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right. Let's dance then.
Okay.
So it's like they're trying to put these MMO trappings in this game.
It just,
And
that
it-
doesn't seem to fit with the tone of the game.
The dancing specifically, or just
I guess
Yeah.
the-
I mean, I can wave.
Like, that seems
I
fine.
can
People
point.
wave, people don't...
I can sit down.
Yeah, people do all that stuff, but people don't dance in the midst of a battlefield.
Maybe you don't.
I don't dance even when I'm not in battle.
I have my. I don't know that I believe you.
Yeah, not much of a dancer.
All right.
What's your little purple vortex next to your weapons down there?
That's so there are different elements that weapons can shoot. So that is, what is that? We can check real quick here. Brad, I'm gonna get in my menu here. You might want to not run away. This is void damage.
Is that an alt fire, or is that just
No,
like...
that's just the type of damage it does. So I assume that some enemies are weak or strong to different types
Okay.
of damage, but that hasn't really presented itself. I'm not really sure what the deal is. So now we are fully instanced. We will not see other players here. We've crossed into a darkness zone. And when you hear it came up and said respawning restricted, that means that if we both die, it's like Halo rules. We go back to the last checkpoint.
Okay.
But if only one of us dies, we can still keep respawning and keep the fight going. So Brad, stay alive.
Can you revive Brad if he goes down?
Yes.
Okay.
The research station.
Oops, that was a bad throw.
Ooh, you got lightning grenades.
Yeah, they'll pulsate for a little bit there. They'll kind of just keep blowing up a few times.
Seems handy.
That's the second grenade for the Titan. Which the Titan is kind of the survivable slow class. Or resilient but slow, I guess.
Is he the one that has the, like...
Ugh!
Does he have the, like, Roman Reigns punch thing?
Yeah, he's like Jax.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Tempting fate here, Jeff.
Yep, this is a bad idea on my part.
Get out of here.
Ah!
Are the boss fights pretty unique, or is it kind of just like, here's a tougher version with a shield as
So
some
far it's
normal
been,
dork?
there's been one or two that have been interesting, kind of wider enemies, but yeah, it's been like, here's a tougher version of an existing enemy. Here's a knight that is twice as tall as the other knights you've encountered so far.
Okay.
Hang on, reloading my gun. Figured I'd just walk up in your face and reload. Scared the shit out of that guy. He died. That was actually the trick, is that, while he sees me reloading, Brad just shoots him in the face.
Yeah.
It's the oldest trick in the book.
Yep. I went with the 3-round burst thing. I always like those guns.
Yeah, those are fine. There's a single shot rifle and then the hand cannon. And because this is a Bungie game, pistols are really fucking powerful.
I'm sure. Oh my god, nice. I don't think I got the pre-order. I pre-ordered the Destiny bundle, and I didn't see anything about a pre-order code.
It was a code in the box. It was like for Vanguard access. You still have to go buy the weapons, and they're all level 10, so don't feel bad. It also didn't seem that useful.
Okay.
There's a captain up there with shields. Also, what are we doing? There's no arrow on the map. Like, well, hang on.
Pull out your,
clear out the
dig
fallen.
punch.
Okay, so we have to kill everybody. Brad, we have to kill everybody.
Okay.
I'm going to kill them all, sir. No, I don't have any ammo for my rocket launcher. So that's the third weapon. You can hold down the weapon change button to get your heavy weapon.
Ah, okay. I'm a big fan of numbers popping out of guys when I hurt them.
Yep, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. It makes you feel real good when you upgrade a weapon or you level up and it's like, oh, now I'm doing 23 instead of 20.
Oh, hang on. This is the charge fusion rifle that I have to, you know, hold it down a little bit, but then it's a very fast 3-shot burst that is pretty damaging. Die, you dick.
Oh.
You too. Come over here.
In the face.
Hang on, tree in the way. There we go. Ah!
Oh!
Brad, I'm down, but there's a guy over here, so you might just want to let me respawn.
No. Brad's a hero.
He's standing on top of me. Don't.
I see him.
You don't want any part of this.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Brad laughs in the face of danger.
7 seconds. Just stay alive.
Nice work.
All right, you got him. Nice.
Holy Lord! Look at that.
All right, come revive me.
Yeah.
Just wailing on him with my sniper rifle. I could barely see him.
Nice. Okay.
I mean, this all looks fun.
You know, I think the core of it is a little flat. Like, yes, but also it's been very repetitive so far. It's been a lot of walk up to old computer, watch this little guy shoot beams at it, and then he says some sci-fi shit, and then you move on. And sometimes while he's looking at stuff, things attack you, and you have to, you know, hold off the Vex in this case.
Okay. So this has happened numerous times.
This is all that happens in this game. This is this entire game. You want to look at what this game has been for me so far? There's been one spot with a sword where it pulled out to third person, and that was weird. But other than that, it's been pretty much this.
All right. Whoa, that was right in his robot eye.
Yeah, that's a guy I haven't seen before, so that was nice.
When I say it looks fun, I mean like this, like combat scenarios. These like I don't know, fun in the way that like Halo combat is. Like it looks very competent. But yeah, like everything you're saying about the lore and the mission structure and everything.
Yeah, like that stuff's been like really starting to bum me out. Like the more time I spend with it and see that it's just kind of just doing it again and again and again, like that's been, I don't know, like it's been unfortunate. It's been the sort of thing that like it should be better than that. Like for all the work that went into the look of the game and all this other stuff, like for the action to be kind of flat has been sad.
I don't feel like it's necessarily the action so much as just the mission design, you know? Like, the shooting feels good. It's just how you're shooting things and for what reason, like, it's all out is what is getting better.
Right.
Yes, you're right. The mission design is the thing that's been a letdown. Also, I think the game's not much fun to play alone. You know, especially in these areas where if you die, you are forced to respawn. It just kind of
across 1 million units. That's why they react so fast.
Oh. They're like the robot flood. Oh, geez.
Isn't there a Star Trek thing where a bunch of dudes live in a cube and they all have one brain?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Almost like the Geth in Mass Effect.
Yes, the Geth. Yes, also like the Geth.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So playing it alone, I've felt like has been a real underwhelming experience because it forces you to have to be extra careful in these situations. And so it's just been a lot of like, well, I'm gonna go hide behind stuff for a while and recharge, and it's just been kind of a lot of downtime and a lot of very safe play.
That's a shame because Halo, you know, because Halo had a lot of that stuff too, where it's like you would have this hold off the dudes or whatever, but then it would have like a really cool set piece moment or
yeah. There's
like,
I feel like there's been like one set piece moment that like feels like it came right out of Halo.
Okay.
And it was in the beta. It's like a spot where you're kind of defending your guy who was staring at an old computer, and then a bunch of ships warp in, and guys drop out of them, which is a very Halo thing for me.
Yeah. Punch him in the back of his head. Yeah, that'll do.
Stupid robot.
Whoa!
Do you like Halo 4?
It was fine. Yeah, it was all right.
I was surprised that, you know, with a completely different developer that, yeah, that felt like a real-ass Halo game.
I think the story was really disjointed. I think it felt like they were telling it in the wrong order, which is apparently true. But
the thing is, I've just never given a shit about Halo's story. I don't know about you, but like, I don't even know what happened in 4. Like, Cortana died or got a virus or something and got evil, or I don't know. Now she's in a memory stick or something. Like,
yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Okay. Like, yeah, I remember it was supposed to be a big deal. For...
I think you have a firm grasp of the Halo lore. That's yes, she's in a memory stick. It's a
like...
memory stick duo, to be honest.
Oh,
sucks because it's proprietary format in the future. It's hard to. It's like you might as well be having like a side quest drive or something.
Did you ever get into that Halo lore?
No,
I could not at all.
I actually, for me, like the first Halo game I liked was Halo 3. I didn't much care for Halo 1 and Halo 2. I mean, it had its multiplayer stuff and all that, and it's very important for those reasons. But the story obviously was stupid.
Yeah, I'd say 3 and Reach are probably my favorites. And
yeah, Reach is really good. I thought ODST was cool.
Yeah, and I got an Xbox late, so it's like, you know, I didn't have the reverence of the first Halo that so many people had. You know, I didn't do the LAN stuff where everyone's bringing their Xboxes. Yeah.
I had a PC at that point, so it's like the idea of like, yeah, we're gonna set up all our stuff in the same room. Like, no, we're not. Yeah. I'm gonna go home and play Quake on the internet.
I had PS2, so I just played Time Splitters a bunch.
Sure.
Game's great.
Oh, we have a Minotaur out here.
Is that like Motaro?
Yeah. No. He's a robot. All of the robots are named after goblins and hobgoblins and like fantasy stuff, which is like, oh Jesus.
Oh.
Brad, I'm dead. Don't. Oh, you died too. Okay, well, we'll see where we respawn here.
I'm severely underleveled and undergeared for this area.
Yeah, it's going to be rough for sure.
Found one. Let's see if I can get it to work.
Do you want to try to finish it, or do you want to bail out and try something else?
I mean, let's try one more here. No, you know what? We should probably bail out, just in the interest of showing people different stuff. Can we?
Did you say you have a? Yeah, I think so.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, use your.
Yeah, go to orbit, right?
Dude.
Oh, he left my team.
So if you're the leader of this fire team, right?
Yep.
So if one of your underlings leaves, they just completely abandon the whole like.
Yeah,
party?
he basically left the party. So we can send him another invite here.
Is it easy to like if you want to make a PlayStation proper party, to just bring them all into a fire team and have like party only chat, or is it always just end game stuff?
I've been using this way to do it,
okay.
Which has been popping up this PlayStation interface. But yeah, I mean, party chat I think exists separately from in-game stuff, so you could do it. We picked up some stuff. We might as well glance at it here. Pulse rifle, the 81. That's better than the 72. So we're gonna dismantle this weapon.
It does seem like all this kind of loot stuff is very cut and dry. Like this number is bigger than that number.
It's been the loot's been a little underwhelming, I'll say, because it doesn't seem like there are that many stats that a thing can have.
Which that's what's fun about something like Diablo is like, well, the attack is stronger, but I'm getting like +4 experience.
And there's so much loot in Diablo, whereas this doesn't feel like there's that much of a variety.
Right.
Brad, you back? You ready?
Yeah, here's a hot tip. If you go to orbit yourself instead of letting the fire team leader do it, you'll just exit the fire team.
Yeah, no, I watched you do that.
So don't do that.
Okay. So we go to the moon and do like a lower level thing.
Yeah. Did you say you have a strike on the moon?
Yeah, but it's level 12.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know that you're gonna have much luck with it. What's the next mission in your chain? Do you know? Is it level 8?
Sword of CROTA is my next
All right.
my next moon mission.
Let's do that then.
All right.
Oh, you know what? So this is the sword mission. I'm curious to see how this will look with 2 players. It could look real silly.
Okay.
And so you have done all those on the moon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we could do the level 11 version of it. That would be harder, but we're gonna.
Would that just be for you, or is that for everyone?
No, I think it's for everyone.
Okay.
You can get different ships.
Okay.
So that on this loading screen, you can look different.
Sounds fun. I have noticed that there's some pretty hefty loads.
The load times are long.
I've been combing the Cryptarch's records for anything on the Temple of CROTA. Listen.
Long ago, the moon fell to CROTA. He wielded a sword
I'm not gonna like this lore. It's not liking it. It's just not giving a shit. I think it's gonna be the thing.
It's been very kind of self-serious, and you know, I mean, like it's been a Bungie style lore, you know.
Yeah.
Guarded by the swarm princes. If you face them and steal the sword, we could see.
I haven't heard anything about AIs going rampant yet.
Not yet. Okay.
But let's hope.
The only way to destroy the sword is to kill its makers. The swarm.
Can you find the American flag or the lunar rover or any of that stuff?
Not that I've seen. I don't know for sure, but let's get to the Hellmouth.
Cool word. God, people get so into the Bungie lore. Like, I remember that first trailer for Halo 3. I remember being at E3 in, like, 06. And, like, it's just Master Chief just stares at the sky, and an Independence Day ship shoots a laser at the desert. And then I just remember hearing people, like, speculate. Just breathless speculation. Like, oh, well, that was the Forerunner architect.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Who gives a shit?
I mean, whatever. I think that it's worth caring about video game stories, and I think, you know.
It's Metal Gear Solid.
I mean... You want to talk about people dissecting trailers breathlessly? You're talking about Metal Gear Solid.
But actual stuff happens that. They're like 12 minutes long.
Yeah, but it's all fucking garbage. Like, that's...
It's more than just like,
crazy.
oh, hey, a
like,
laser hit a sand dune.
Like, just because you don't like the Halo lore doesn't mean that all video game lore is garbage.
I didn't say that.
That's...
I didn't say that at all.
No, you said all video game lore is garbage except for Metal Gear.
I did not say that. I did not say that. Check the tape.
This is where we'll find him.
Just saying Halo and Bungie lore is pretty dumb. To me.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it.
This moon stuff looks pretty cool, though.
I kind of wish that there was different gravity and like movement and stuff because of the moon, but you know they kind of have some lore in place that explains why that's not the case.
What is their suit just really heavy or something?
They terraformed the big sphere, your big buddy sphere that gave everybody magic powers. Terraformed the universe on its way there, so that's why we can go hang out on Venus.
This is the spear from the Michael Crichton novel, right?
Yeah.
Another Dustin Hoffman film.
Yes. Yeah.
The melee seems pretty solid.
Yeah, the melee has been effective so far. So here's a more powerful guy, but I am pretty high level, so I can kind of.
Shit.
I'm pretty high level compared to this mission, so I can kind of walk through it a little bit more than I could last time I did it. I did this mission alone, and it was a little difficult.
What's your favorite FPS melee attack?
Duke Nukem boot.
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, it was like super crappy, but
it was awesome.
It was an awesome boot.
Also, the new Wolfenstein.
What's up, you guys?
Holy shit! Wow. The new Wolfenstein had some great melees, just stabbing dudes in the neck and stuff.
There was some cool stuff in that game. It was a weird game.
Yeah, it was. Causing trouble.
You're just gonna put up a shield and hide behind it. What am I supposed to do?
You go around it and punch the dude in the chest.
All right, let's use my super here.
All right, that seemed to work. Punch him in the chest.
Punch him in the chest, make him disappear.
That's what you do.
Not to unsettle you, but I'm tracking the sword by the light of the Guardians it's killed. It's further below.
Pretty unsettled here.
I like the fact that it's set in our solar system. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's neat.
I think it'd be cooler though if like you could go to like the ruins of New York or whatever and fight around the Statue of Liberty.
So many games have done that.
In like a future space world type setting.
Maybe not future space.
I mean like maybe like Crisis or whatever, where it's like it's like
New
40
York.
years in the future. People have exoskeletons, but like I mean like crazy space alien stuff, but like
close.
I don't know, like this. If you go to New York.
Sure. Instead, you go to old Russia.
Sweet.
That seems to be the only spot on Earth.
That looks like a great grenade situation.
Clear them out.
Those guys explode.
Okay.
Like that.
God, can I spec my dude to just be really good at punching dudes? That looks like the best thing. In
yeah,
this game.
well, yeah. I mean, you can get gear that reduces the cooldowns on your kind of special melee ability. That is fully charged for me right now. That's the one that's got kind of a little electric juice on it. So if I just run over here and let's just give it to this guy.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you see that cooldown now on the fist on my HUD there. Here's Wizard. They fly.
Yep, yep.
We're on the moon. I think they're from here.
Yes.
If only if the video game would tell me.
Well,
where they were from.
You have to speculate sometimes.
Yeah. Wizards are kind of a pain in the ass. They have shields. They're just.
Oh, there's your sword.
All right, so here's this sick-ass sword. Brad, you can get the sword. I've done this before.
That should lure them out.
What in the world?
Careful.
Oh, maybe we should have shown this.
What?
But so it pulls out into the third person now, and it's behind the back view.
Yep.
And that sword you slam it into the ground, and everything around you explodes.
All right.
Except for the swarm princes, which we have to kill 3 of. Those guys are a little more resilient.
That seems fun.
It's a little goofy.
Man, I always loved the energy sword in Halo. That was a hell of a melee weapon.
Yeah, so he'll have this for the rest of this mission.
Oh, nice. Can he still swap to his guns, or is he just sorting everything?
I don't think so.
I don't think I want to.
Yeah, and also you wouldn't want to. It's so fucking powerful.
Pretty cool looking.
Upstairs here. Go sword these guys. Oh, where'd you go?
Oh, he's hitting up that eye.
I want to note that I've seen like 12 instances of the word acolyte, and I have not mentioned Farouk or Bradshaw once.
Wow. Until just now.
Yeah.
Lots of movement all around us.
Started getting all shaky.
Yeah.
Wait for the sword.
Next we'll be talking about how all these acolytes are pounding ass.
Always.
Always.
Always. Bar and grill.
Oh yeah, these are the guys we're actually looking. That we're here to fight.
Oh, they have swords
Back
too?
off from those guys. Hit them once and then get away. Oh, I have rockets, so.
That'll well.
Did I even hit that?
Nah.
No.
That'll do.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Holy shit.
Oh man, your little hover thing is serious. You got a field plate.
Yeah, some arm stuff. So now we'll have to do that 2 more times. We'll have to fight off some of the dudes, and then and then another swarm prince will come out. Oh no, he's right here.
Oh jeez. Oh, good lord.
Watch this. Wait, watch this. Oh, wrong way.
I mean, I guess it makes sense that we don't all get swords, but at the same time, if you played through this game only in co-op and never got to wield the sword yourself, like this would be kind of a little more underwhelming, I guess. You.
Eat it. Yeah, what are you picking up? Like, what are these glowy lunch boxes?
That's ammo.
Okay.
Different color boxes for different for the 3 different types of ammo.
Oh, okay. So there's like void ammo and normal ammo.
No, it's main weapon ammo, secondary weapon ammo, and heavy weapon ammo.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, here goes. Yeah.
Yeah, when you do your special with the sword, it has that little blast after it. Yeah.
Oh. Narok
I need to get out of here.
Prince.
To say elf prince or like ear, yeah.
Oh, ear prince. All right.
Sure. Totally different.
So what did Paul McCartney do on this game?
Some piece of music, like not all of it.
One of the most powerful weapons
I thought he was creative director, actually.
Yeah, no, he did all the voice acting and did all the encounter design.
Ringo coded it.
Uh-huh.
End credits is just Octopus's Garden.
Yeah. Can't wait. So that's the end of the mission. You get a countdown, and then we go back to space to pick something else to do.
All right.
People have likened it to Phantasy Star Online, the original. And the more I play it, the more I go, yeah, kind of.
Is it Dreamcast?
Yeah. Except the original PSO had, you know, much bigger, grander boss encounters than this has had so far.
Huh.
You're fighting a big fucking dragon, you know? It's a big deal.
So you can't equip from the screen, right? This is just like, hey, here's what you got.
Yeah, here's what you picked up. So, or not what you picked up. Here's bonuses you get for finishing the mission.
Brad leveled quite a bit.
Yeah, nice. Halfway to level 10.
Mm-hmm.
Like Diablo, you'll find items that are not identified. And you have to bring them back to town, like old Diablo, to do it. So we've used this. I guess it's if you use the helmet enough, or there's some process by which it earns its upgrades, and now I can purchase the causing damage with a grenade reduces your melee cooldown.
And that's just for that helmet, right?
That's
so if you
on
sell
that helmet.
you lose that.
Right.
Okay.
This is 41, but it doesn't have any strength on it. And it does not have increased reload speed with hand cannons, which I'm not currently using. But this 36 to 41 doesn't seem like a great... I'm going to
get rid of that.
I'm going to turn that thing to dust. 36, 36, but there'll be a visual difference, maybe?
Oh.
Let's go with those.
Yeah.
We picked up some heavy weapons. 72 machine gun, 81 machine gun. We'll get rid of our 72. 81 rocket launcher. We have a 81, 89 rocket launcher that's all green and has bonus stuff, so we'll get rid of that too. Well, sometimes when you dismantle your weapons, you get crafting materials, but I haven't seen anywhere to actually craft, so I'm not really sure how that stuff works.
Well, what is the stuff like? When I was running around in old Russia, I was picking up some like steel flowers or something.
Yeah, so that's if we go to our equipment here. That stuff you can pick up, and I guess you can sell it in town. Oh, inventory actually. So yeah, you find materials, and some of your, when you dismantle weapons, you get other stuff that's materials. So I don't know where that stuff comes into play. These are usable things that make it so, like, here's 10 minutes of more money, more glimmer falling out of fallen enemies only.
So if you're about to go into a big firefight.
Yeah, you can go equip that stuff. There are bounties. You get, there's like reputation and different types of currencies and all this stuff. Kind of like an MMO would have, and just as confusing because they dump it on you right out of the gate.
Cool.
It's not like, oh, you're high level, now let's introduce you to this rep system. It's just like, out of the gate, you're just like, what am I even doing? Brad, what do you say about going into the Crucible?
Okay.
All right. I haven't tried the team deathmatch yet. You want to do that?
Yeah, that one's probably a little more straightforward than the capture and hold.
Yeah. So you see level advantages disabled. You go in with your character and that character's gear. But for these modes, they're not like taking into account your level, so you're not like, oh, I'm level 20 and fighting a level 9 guy, I'm gonna beat him every time.
So is your gear active? Like if your gear is a 42, I mean, are you getting that protection?
I suspect that they are just kind of normalizing things across characters to make it an even fight.
Gotcha.
Though in the beta they did have one mode that opened up temporarily that did take your level advantages into account. So I think that would be a different situation. No, I guess now we're technically talking to way more people than just Brad, because we're not in separate party chat.
Cool. Sure, they'll love that.
Yeah.
I love that when I'm streaming on Twitch or something. It's like, I'm bugging everyone else on my team, I'm sure.
Yeah, we are on a fire team. Maybe I don't know how it works.
I want a new ship.
Go buy one. I think you can now.
Can I?
Yeah, you just.
Oh, okay. I know it's ridiculous and cosmetic, but
the whole game is ridiculous and cosmetic.
I know. I really do like the kind of sub-ability system on the unique gear. Anything that's green or above, you know, you've got the stuff you can unlock on the per weapon basis.
Yeah, that's a cool system. I like the way they implemented it. I wish that there were kind of... I haven't seen abilities there that have been, like, as crazy as I kind of wish they had, but yeah. So you have your full inventory here too, so you can kind of pause and swap stuff around. If like, because first multiplayer match I went into, I had a hand cannon.
Okay.
Which is fine, but it just I was having zero luck with it in a multiplayer context. So
is this just TDM?
Yep.
And execute all targets.
How much is the Snoop Dogg voice pack?
$3.99.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fair.
God, I wish. This whole game would benefit.
It's just your ghost, Peter Dinklage guy was...
My little robot guy was just like Snoop Dogg, sounding high as hell. Like I would believe the lore coming from Snoop Dogg.
Cool. You know, it's interesting because, like, Halo just has such a legacy of multiplayer being, you know, a core part of it. Like, it has great campaigns, but so many people were all about the multiplayer. Whereas with this, like, just early Twitter chatter and everything, I haven't heard much talk about the Crucible. It's been mostly campaign stuff that I've heard people get into.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that people say it's bad, it's just I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I mean, I was never a huge fan of Halo's multiplayer. I don't much care for this.
No?
No. If you just look at the number of bullets it takes to drop somebody and some of that stuff, it's just like...
Is it too many?
It seems like it. I'm just not having a great time with it.
Okay. In general, do you prefer kind of the Call of Duty, like pop, 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 you're dead?
Yeah, I've kind of gravitated towards that style, I guess.
Yeah.
More than the Halo style, more than this has been.
Halo always had just like a billion different cool multiplayer modes. I only saw 4 selections on the main Crucible thing.
Yeah, it's hard to know how many, because, you know, it's like this wasn't unlocked when I first started playing the game. I kind of had to play for a while before this second option was even showed up, you know, so... Leaping and boosting around all crazy.
And Trey Daddy gets you.
Damn it, Trey Daddy. How dare you?
You got drunken gaming guy on your team, I think.
We'll be all right. I guess I'm full up on special ammo, so I don't need to keep picking it up. Yep.
You're full on it? Isn't that the one that says 0?
No, that's heavy.
Oh, okay.
Special's the second weapon.
Gotcha.
Heavy is the third.
Gotcha. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not great at it, but also like I'm not having a great time with it, and not really feeling like this desire to really play a lot of it. It's kind of not why I'm here.
But this is contributing to your like overall character level, right?
Yes.
Okay. That I think is really cool.
Yeah, that's a neat idea.
I mean, I think that's incentive for a lot of people that wouldn't normally play it to at least think around with it a little bit.
Yeah, and so from this is one more spot where you can earn more a different type of currency. There's something called Crucible Marks that you'll get for playing in multiplayer.
And that can be spent in like the tower in single player?
Yeah, yeah, and there's a specific vendor that takes Crucible Marks and turns them into gear and stuff, so it's, yeah.
It sounds like it's all integrated really smartly.
They're kind of doing it the way a lot of MMOs do it, and again, it's one of those things where it's like when MMOs do it, they kind of do it later instead of immediately, I find, and so like, it's a little overwhelming and they don't necessarily explain a lot of stuff with regards to like, oh wait, how do I get Vanguard marks? It's like, okay, there are people in town that like seem to be part of some kind of clan or something. Like just AI guys that have a shop, and they're like, you can only be here if you're like dead orbit rank 2, and I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that means. So like that stuff, you know, maybe it's something they present when you hit level 20, or I don't know, but right now it's just like, what is any of this stuff? What am I even doing? So it just seems like they could be better about that. And for as like as it's kind of like, as much as they don't talk that much about the lore and all that stuff, and it's just these kind of quick little things. It's... Oh. Yeah. You know, these grimoire cards that you can go on their website and read apparently have tons of backstory on them that they just didn't put in the game.
That's
like,
all right.
What? I mean...
I don't think I'll ever go to that.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's why they do it, for people like you that don't want to be bogged down with that sort of shit.
If that's the case, then
but
yeah,
like,
thanks.
but I feel like the story that is in there doesn't explain anything. So it's like they maybe cut too much. I'm not really sure what how they made those decisions, but like for something where they're like, we're establishing a new world and 10 years of destiny and stuff, I'm just like, I don't know, like I'm running around old Earth shooting guys. Like, am I gonna do that for a decade? I don't know. Maybe. What?
You've been running around shooting dudes for way more than a decade.
That's a good point.
Can you alter the color of your gear at all, or is it all just kind of tied to whatever you picked up?
Yeah, there's something called an armor shader that you can that you can equip. But apparently, I have 2 of them, but they're both level 20. I don't know if you might not be able to do it until you hit the level cap.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I guess you level up until you hit level 20, and then there are items at that point that have a stat called light on them. And when you add light to your gear, it can take you above level 20.
Okay.
So I've seen a character that was level 25. And that was like minute 1 when I started playing the game. There was someone standing in town. It was level 25. Probably
wow.
Someone who's at Bungie, or I don't know.
Heavy ammo available.
Your team is losing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just trying to not get shot.
It's a good strategy.
Well.
Ooh. Oh, Drunken Gaming guys on the other team.
Gaming guys on the other team.
Damn it.
That's stone cold, Drunken Gaming.
Well, you've got Dragon Trainer 26, so.
All right. Well, I always wondered how to train a dragon. So. That was that fusion rifle, I think, that I tend to use.
Okay.
Prove your worth, Guardian.
Nah.
You fight to win, Guardian. So fight.
Leave me alone. Just let me go back to Venus.
I guess I don't see a lot that separates the actual matches of multiplayer here, apart from so many, you know, FPS multiplayer games. Like, granted, this is just TDM, so I haven't seen the other modes or anything, but...
the other mode is like a domination, like a point A, point B, point C.
See, outside of just, you know, earning stuff for your campaign, dude, this seems like pretty standard multiplayer.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's, you know... It's one of those things where it's like, if I was going to play console multiplayer shooter, competitive multiplayer, this is not what I would be playing.
Right.
8 kills, huh? That seems like a lot. I don't feel like I did that well. 8 and 17.
You got 17 deaths.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely, but still, 8 kills.
It's better than 2 and 17.
Sure. So we got an encrypted engram, which is nice. We'll pop out of here. Hopefully Brad will come with us. I don't know how it works. I might have to re-invite him.
So I think I should stay in the fire team as long as I don't go to orbit.
Okay. All right. So I got an engram. Let's go. I want to go to town.
Cool. I like town.
I like how they call this the director. It's like, shut up, it's a menu.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
It's a menu.
Don't give me a lore reason for a menu.
Or is the director of the ship? I don't know. Like,
I remember doing some like preview or something months and months ago, and they were very adamant. They're like, "Oh, it's part of we're weaving the lore into even like the selection. Where it's the director." It's like, no, it's a menu. It's a menu. Shut up. It's a menu.
You know, it's admirable on some level that they want to weave all that stuff together and all that, but it's a menu. Just like this is a loading screen.
Yes. No, this is navigational ship bonding.
Yeah. No, we can join ships together like Galaga.
Yeah.
Man, if only.
That would be awesome.
If you're playing 3-player, there's a third ship here.
No shit.
No shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bungie's veterans.
Yeah, they went all out on the production value, and I think a lot of the art and stuff. I think a lot of that stuff shows.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like like we were saying earlier, for me, it comes down to the quality of the mission design and the variety and the locations and stuff like that has been lackluster.
It seems like there are some disappointing elements just hearing you describe a lot of this, but like at the same time, I am looking forward to like going home, and I'm probably just going to play all night tonight. Like, I will probably sink a good 30, 40 hours into this game, I'd imagine.
I would be surprised if you sunk 30 or 40 hours into it.
You don't think it has that much?
Unless you got into the competitive multiplayer.
But I think I'll put, I bet I'll put at least 5 to 10 in the competitive multiplayer.
Oh, all right.
And I don't know how much there is in single player, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm optimistic, but kind of reserved optimism.
Okay, so in town you have stuff like a vault, to deposit items in your inventory. This guy here will identify your items. What do we get? We got
Ilrian Type O.
Okay, maybe that's good.
Is that a chest thing?
Yes, it was a piece of armor here. It's 63 and 31 discipline. That's pretty good.
I bet that's good.
We'll put that on.
Do you do the compare thing?
You can, yeah. We can.
How much better is that? Oh yeah, it's way better. Get rid of that field plate shit.
Yeah, let's turn that crap into friggin' garbage. And that's all we have, I guess, here. And then he'll sell you, like, if I want to buy random items and hope for the best, I could buy a primary weapon. I could buy a special weapon.
Oh, so you don't know exactly what you're buying.
Primary weapon, heavy weapon. Yeah, leg armor.
Oh, wow.
Class item.
Huh.
Class item.
So is that just for your Titan or whatever?
Yeah. Let's buy it and see what that is. Mark of command.
There you go. You got some knee pads.
No, this isn't even armor. This is like a cosmetic thing.
Oh.
It was a Titan mark. So if we wait for our dude to load in here, my lady, I can put that on, and it's this little sash. It's this thing.
Oh, okay. Any stats there or anything, or is it?
No.
It's just a compare thing.
Yeah, that's
just all right.
I mean, we'll look at details and see if anything shows up, but
no, just a little butt scarf.
Yep. So I think that's I want to say that for the hunter that's like cloak or something, but yeah,
okay.
It's just kind of a thing. We got a weapons salesman over here.
Okay, I can help with this.
Talks like a pervert.
Mm-hmm.
These are level 12 rifles over here we can buy, but we're not level 12, so we're not going to buy any of that stuff. I don't know. Generally speaking, I feel like the quality of items you can buy here are lame, just like in every other game.
Anything with loot, it's just like the shit you find is going to be way better.
Just wait for drops. Just get drops. Stop screwing around. Get drops. No, wait. I don't want to go up here. I'm going to go down. Wait, did I get any crucible marks?
Nope.
I feel like, even for losing, you're supposed to get...
Based on performance?
I thought you were supposed to get, like, one. Did I not, like, go... I don't know. So, yeah, 120 crucible marks and crucible rank 2 and all this other stuff. So, it's just as you earn... Or as you complete bounties, I guess you earn crucible rep.
What are the Vanguard things? That other form of currency?
That's a different type of rep.
How do you get that?
That's completing bounties.
Okay. Do you get to pick those, like Call of Duty challenges? Or
you can kind of pick them up. There's a bounty vendor that kind of just will spit them out to you, and you know, so I have complete 5 control matches, kill 3 or more enemies with a single super 20 times,
gotcha.
100 headshots, defeat this guy from the strike on the moon, kill 10 Vex majors or ultras.
Okay.
And then down here we have, you know, these are all the class-based guys. I'm a Titan. So we can buy this crappy armor or look at this high-level armor.
That's all Vanguard stuff.
Yeah, so it's just like, here's all this stuff in here that you can't really buy. See, I've got 340 Vanguard rep.
What's the latest, Guardian?
Can you boost jump in third person here?
Nope. Can't boost jump in town. That's, I feel like, of all the things about Destiny that I kind of feel like could have been done a little better, that's the one. That's the biggest one.
Huh.
Why can't I boost jump in town? It's town.
That'd be fun.
People should have fun in town.
Yeah. I saw a soccer ball. Why not boost jump?
Yeah. Where's the soccer ball is usually like over here, I think. Maybe someone's fucking around with it somewhere else. I don't know.
Checking for bounties, Guardian.
Oh, okay, so that's the bounty board?
Yeah. Yeah. Trying to think. Brad, is there anything else you think we should show?
Hello.
Not really. The only thing that comes to mind is I just picked up a bounty for doing public quests.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's do a scout. Let's go scout the moon.
Okay, sure. I haven't actually seen any public quests pop on the moon yet, so I don't even know what those are. And it seems like you get rated in them, because my bounty, I don't know if you have this one as well, but my bounty is for getting a gold rating on public quests.
Oh, yes, yeah, for, like, your level of contribution.
Okay.
Like, if you do the most damage or whatever, yeah.
Those are like actually some of the more interesting side content that I've seen in this game, but it's a shame that you can't rely on them happening, you know, they're totally random.
Yeah. Level 8 patrol. Here we go. Yeah, I wish this game had more matchmaking in it. You know, you can't matchmake to do missions. It's only for the Crucible and for the strikes. And, you know, I'm sure on some level that's like a philosophical thing, like, we think you should play with friends. And to which my response is, don't tell me how I can and can't play your game. Like, match. Look at Diablo 3. Look at how carefree it handles matchmaking and just like, fuck it, man, jump into the story, jump in wherever, let's do it. Yeah. Like, that is the ideal situation. Don't make me, like, call people up or like, hey, buddy, you want to... Hey, man, let's play Destiny tonight. Like, no, I want to play Destiny when I want to play Destiny.
Yeah.
And I would like to play it with other people. And I don't care if I know those people or not. In fact, it's almost better if I don't.
Does it seem like a good game that, like, if you're playing with friends, you don't necessarily all have to have headsets on?
I mean, yeah. I mean, the arrow point tells you where to go. Like, you know, you're kind of...
This time we can go wherever we want.
You're kind of just, you know, on your own here when we're in patrol mode.
Have been planting beacons here to connect back to the tower. We find them, we can help the city. I'm already detecting a few.
Brad's getting away.
Do you have a boost on that thing?
Yep, that is me boosting.
Oh, okay. So just random enemy encounters and stuff here?
Yep.
Relics in this location. We will pay you
Brad, we're getting shot.
Analysis.
Picking up helium shards.
Helium shards are the spin metal of the moon.
Yep.
That old saying.
Yeah. Everyone knows that.
My grandma used to tell me that all the time when I was a kid.
So Brad picked up a mission that is to go scan a shuttle.
Okay.
And then it points us in the direction of said shuttle. But there's some, you know, some guys between here and there. We'll have to... That's a bad throw.
Oh, God, that's great.
Ah, fine, fine. I'll play the game for real. I'll just stand there and just shoot everybody.
It's a good strategy.
sometimes when I get like even a little bit higher level than the enemies I'm fighting, I just get immediately cocky about it.
Yeah.
It never goes well.
I like the sound effect on that scooter.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
You know, some of the loot stuff that bothers me is, you know, it's like, so far every auto rifle is fired like every other auto rifle. You know, there hasn't really been a meaningful distinction between them. It doesn't feel like, oh, this one's got a faster rate of fire. So, you know, you think about like Borderlands and kind of how it addresses loot, even in weapons that fall in the same category.
Oh, they're wildly different.
You know, yeah, exactly. So like, I feel like this doesn't have that, which, you know, this isn't necessarily just Borderlands, but
yeah.
At the same time, I feel like a lot of the weapon variety is really lacking. So we scanned the shit out of that shuttle.
Secured it all.
That's exciting.
Let's move.
Yeah.
We got 10 vanguards for doing it too. And then you see we pop up here that shows up all these other randomly generated missions that we can go embark on. How about this one this way? Or you're just going off in that direction, or what do you want to do?
That's the closest. This is the closest one.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that thing? There it is.
Paying for ghost analysis of relics in this location, Guardians. We can't rebuild a golden age without them.
So if you hit the details, what does it tell you?
Retrieve Golden Age data log to the moon's cargo accelerator.
Sure.
It says, go to the diamond and hit square until you win. But these will be things like, we need to clear out some enemies here.
Okay.
So it'll be like, go kill 10 guys, basically. Or sometimes it'll be like, we need to get these items that these enemies happen to have, so go kill 10 of them and hope that stuff drops.
You run dudes over?
Sort of. I've had great luck lining that up. Perhaps if I go here and hold down square.
Wow, that really is what you do a lot. All right.
Okay, scan complete.
That was it?
That was it! I held square. Oh, good. Eyeball guy. Hang on. Oh,
the fuck is that?
It's a big floating eyeball. You know.
Are Reapers like elite? By the way.
The yellow guys are.
Is this like what Buzz Aldrin had to deal with this stuff?
Yeah.
Really? It was really grainy footage. It was hard to tell the eyeball and figure out what it was.
I'm gonna try and punch that eyeball in its stupid eye.
It's kind of the only place you can punch it. That seems fun. All right. Hey.
Hang on.
What's the secret of the ooze?
Helium coils.
Hey, this is Holiday. I'm paying for scans in this area. Sending your ghost the details.
All right, we'll go scan some stuff. Brad, we have to go scan something.
I can't stop scanning.
It's very important. We're helping the city.
Moon City?
No, the city. There's only one city, you know, so why name it?
Oh.
Oh.
Hang on. Oh, jeez.
No, you're not. That's not the right way.
Okay.
I figured that out the hard way. Whoa. Hey. Yeah.
Oh, I can't go that way. That was a invisible wall right there. Now I've got a rocket for my rocket launcher.
Oh, Brad's on the scanning.
All right, it would be a waste. It would be careless to use the rocket there. Your ammo persists between missions, which is kind of interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
This fucker.
He needs a rocket in his dumb face. Yes!
That comes out. Yeah.
Yeah, you blew him up.
Cool.
I have a really good sniper rifle.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's the sword.
What?
Check it out.
Oh, hey.
Oh! That's cool looking. Punch that sword.
What?
Fuck you, sword. Scan that sword.
Oh, careful. Oh, okay. I thought that was like a death fall.
Yeah, that's very well could have been.
I happen to know there is often a treasure chest over here.
Oh, really?
A trick chest? Like a...
Oh, it's not here this time. Damn it.
Let me look and see if it's there for me, because maybe you collected it. Yeah, there's a golden chest right here. Yeah, there's a chest right here.
Oh.
Oh, wait, where?
Holy Lord.
Right where I am.
Yeah, that's where it was from me last time.
He got his attention.
Are they
Shoot at his
literally
neck.
gold colored?
I don't know. I think there are 5 chests per planet.
Okay.
And it tells you that on the map, right?
Yeah. It doesn't tell you where they are, it just says how many you found.
Yeah.
Dick.
Punch him! Yeah!
That was also a bad throw.
So these are the Fallen?
Yes.
This mission's not had any scanning yet.
Oh, we're getting there.
Better. Yeah.
That thing in the air is an enemy. It'll open up and... Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
Maybe this is the hive.
Yeah, this is the hive.
Yeah. Yes, it is the hive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shrieker. Yes! Yes! It's even better when they're in midair when you punch them.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, dear.
I got knocked down.
Hey, Brad's right there.
Thank you.
Is the Shrieker just a big top?
Something like that. I should probably hang back instead of just running up here on it like this, but...
There you go.
That's bad.
Oh, sparkles come out of his body.
Alright, well, maybe we should just scan this. And...
Oh,
God damn it!
Shit! You're not getting revived.
I ain't scanning shit.
You're super dead.
Are you scanning that thing?
He's scanned, yeah.
Yep.
We got it. Let's move.
There's gear here.
You know, if you're not busy scanning stuff, you might as well be dead.
Yep. Get busy scanning or get busy dying. That's what I say.
It's Dylan, I think, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's Destiny. It's been a lot of this.
Yeah, I don't know what the likelihood of finding a public quest is going to be. It's probably pretty low.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a lot of this. It's been, you know, nice looking. Certainly fun in spots, but very kind of standard stuff. And I just playing through the story missions kind of one after the next, where it's just like, now go back to the moon again. And it's like, okay, now run through the same cave, but you get to this part, hang a left instead of going right. So it's like, it's a little different. But when you get there, there will still be an old computer for your ghost buddy to look at while you fight guys.
It's probably fun for your ghost buddy. He's learning a lot.
He's learning a lot, so it's great for him. So yeah, that's I've got some problems with Destiny. I don't know that I think it's a great game. I think there's some really cool stuff going on, but yes, so far, let's call it underwhelming, I guess. Do you agree with that so far, Brad? What do you think?
I'm enjoying it. I mean, you're a little further than I am. I haven't really seen much of Venus other than that one mission yet, but I like the feel of it and I like the structure. I'm not going to pass full judgment until I've seen. You know, I'll say this: I will play all of the content there is to play in this game.
Yeah.
And I think at that point I'll have to decide if I really felt like it was worthwhile or not.
Yeah, I mean that's certainly what I'm doing as well. But you know, just where I'm at right now, kind of not loving it. So, kind of finding it frustrating how much repetition there is. So, we'll see if it shakes that by the end of the game. And that's that. Thanks, Brad.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
See ya.